Hey, you guys. Hey, happy
Hello.
Tuesday already. Hi, Peggy. Thank you for being here. How is everything going in your life and world today? I didn't even get to ask you yet.
It's good. It's good. Many adventures of my neighborhood.
Oh, really? What's new?
We just had some activity late night and early morning.
Is everybody okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was outside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, Aishka. Ish, is that right, Aishka? I think so. Hey, how are you? Let me know if you have questions. I do want to get into this topic of lucid dreaming. We started last week, right, Peggy, with astral travel in
That's
general.
right. Right.
And I know the goal is to really get where you can pop in and pop out during meditation. But I think for a lot of us, we have to start with when you're actually dreaming and what that means and how to y- um, keep track of it, which I did create a cool little log that I hope to share with the members as like a members only thing that they could download. So that'll be fun. Um, oh, and you guys, I will have Stacy, this great friend of mine. She's an animal psychic. She'll be on Friday at 1. So I will be live tomorrow and Thursday and Friday at 1. Okay, so if I don't get to you, keep coming back. But I want to cover, and Peggy to pop in anytime you have something, that you've experienced or you do, or maybe you have a question, or anybody does. Hello, Laura. I know I see your name now. So, Um, the goal is to actually be able to kind of meditate, pop in and pop out of your body and travel. I do want you to always remember to put a bubble of protection around yourself and understand other people can travel to you. So as you start to learn this process and you experiment and it starts to work and you're seeing things, remember they can see you too. It's highly unethical to do this other than for the highest good of all. So anybody that would be creeping in on you or vice versa is just not cool. And that's something we'll talk more about. But I've got some really cool tips I think that you guys will find interesting. Oh, no. Hi, Jean. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I'll try to catch you guys as you all come in and I babble about lucid dreaming. So, these are some cool techniques. And have I employed them? No. So, I'm going to be doing this with you. And let's all do it. I'll talk about this today, and then the rest of the week we're going to do readings, and or we'll have the animal psychic on. Next week we're going to talk a little bit more about it, and then the third week we're going to have a round table where we just like sit around and chat and talk about what it is to have these experiences, and also any progress that we make doing this as we, if you will, try with me. So one thing you can do is, well, here's the first thing I want to go to. I'm actually going to skip ahead a minute. Let me see if this works, you guys. I'm going to come back to this. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to bug me, but I'm going to do it. So, and I don't even set an alarm to wake up. Less that way, and it's not that I don't have stuff to do. I just have this innate ability to wake up when I know I have to be up at 4, 5, whatever it is, I wake up. So number 1, I have to set an alarm. But I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try setting 4 alarms in the morning because you know that we get in that deep REM and there's all these dreams, then that alarm goes off. And if you do it in increments, it keeps your mind in a state of that lucid dreaming where you know you're dreaming, but you kinda know you're not. And you just roll over, turn the alarm off, and go back to your dream. And you do that in 30-minute increments, and it kind of is like an exercise for your brain to go in and out of that lucid state. Does that make sense, Peggy?
That makes sense. I do that every day, not
Well, I
knowing that that's what I was doing.
that's because you don't sleep. You're in a constant state of lucid dreaming.
I
Um,
sleep. I sleep really hard for the first 2 to 3 hours, and then it's basically lucid dreaming for another 3 hours.
okay, well, it would be good then, and I'll be sure to you'll be the first I'll give a form to where you can write down, for example, da, 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 da. Let me pull one up in front of me. So when we set during the day too, let me go back to that, you guys. I know I'm bouncing around a little bit. Um, Along with setting the 4 alarms during those early morning hours, you can set 3 throughout the day, and each time it goes off, you wanna ask yourself, "Am I dreaming?" And, like, look down at your hands and just think about kind of what's going on. Are you in the moment? Are you thinking ahead? Are you behind? Are you daydreaming? Like, you'll know. And it's good to make notes of that, and that's what this form is that I hope to put on the, like, a members only on the post. Or if enough of you are interested, I'll certainly share it with everybody. Has Sassy come in? Jean, and I hope you'll join
Not
us too for this discussion. We're gonna have a roundtable. Like, we'll talk about lucid dreaming and these techniques, and then next week I'm gonna go into, um, what am I going into? Quantum sensing, and then we're gonna have a whole roundtable the 3rd week. Um, I hope so, Jean, I hope you'll reach out and join me. But this log that I have, you so Peggy, think about this. When you do the lucid dreaming and you wake up and stuff,
yet. Hmm.
write the time down and your notes about your dreams. And also, how lucid were you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay.
Okay. And then during the day, there'll be 3 times where we'll just write a time down with that alarm and just put a check by it, like acknowledged, and just ask and a note, like, where was I? Where was my mind? What was I thinking? What was I daydreaming about? That kind of thing. So you'll want to write that down 3 times a day. And then also, I love this form too. It's dream recognition. Where did I go last night? And what was the overall vibration of the dream? So those are important things to remember. And because not many of us can just astral travel. It starts with our dream state. But I would suggest too that if you're really good at meditating and popping in and popping out, that you're ahead and just log your experiences and times and how lucid you were. Now, another cool thing, um, I guess I don't really have to show the screen. Let me see. I've got some more tips for you guys. So that's the waking alarm where you're going to try instead of just 1, 4. Engage with your dream characters. That's just so fun if you're able to do this. So instead of solely focusing on the environment that you're in, like um, the weather or the scenery and so forth, try to start interacting with characters in the dream. Kind of a wild concept. Hi, Kaylee. How are
Hello.
you? I hope you're doing well. I saw you wished me a happy Labor Day weekend and I couldn't reply. Crazy. See you. What? See you next Tuesday a lot. Okay. Maybe that's funny. Anyway, when you interact with characters in your dreams, which this is wild, right? I love this. Ask them questions about the dream space or even their own existence. Be sure to protect yourself. This interaction can elevate your lucidity, if I'm saying that right, and offer insights into the subconscious real time that may aid in your astral travel journey. So this is like the next step for those of you that are pretty in tune with this lucid state. Now, the next really cool thing that I picked up on is develop dream symbols. Can you not put see you next Tuesday in the chat? I'm gonna beat you. Like really. See you tomorrow. And I will be live tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, Kaylee. I've got the animal psychic coming on. It's not funny. It's not funny. You're interrupting my dream state. Okay, so dream symbols. Peggy, you might want to chime in on this since you've been creating light codes and things. I don't know. Or maybe you can incorporate this. The technique is to create a personal dream symbol system to signal your mind that you are dreaming. And that's what the alarms do. You go in and out.
Mm-hmm.
This could be an object, a sound. We're going to go, soundscapes are great to help with this, or even a phrase that resonates deeply with you. When you encounter this symbol in a dream, it will cue your awareness. The uniqueness and personal connection to these symbols can strengthen your resolve during the transition to astral travel. Do you all have, let me see, what does Jean have to say here? Oh, okay. I know it is going to be a lot of fun to see the psychic. Yes. And I've got somebody coming on for astrocartography, and she's also an animal psychic. She's so cool. Um, what did Jean say? My dreams are so freaky and real that I always search to look for my hands. Yeah. I think you're popping out, and I hope, Jean, you made some notes about the lucid dreaming form, but I really will try to put that up. Maybe I'll just share it with everybody. It's a simple form, but it's a way to track and make notes, like journal about it with just, nothing fancy. So I don't know what my dream symbols would be. Peggy, is this something you're already doing? Does this relate?
I don't do dream symbols, but I mean, I could work
Like
on it.
I know, right? I thought it was such a good idea.
That is.
Um, my dad used to use, and I can't think of the word of it right now, but it's just a memory system he would use. And how did it go? Like it's his memory system, so I can never remember it. But one is like a one-legged stool, two is a turnstile, one was Big Ben maybe. Two was a turnstile, three was a three-legged stool, four was a chair, five, it just went on. And then he could remember anything people said to him based on these images and numbers in his head. So it does work while you're awake or asleep. You just have to come up with the right things that mean something to you or a phrase. And I think it is important also before you try to start this process to really spend some time meditating on your chakra points, or as Lindsay calls them, your portals, and
Mm-hmm.
focusing particularly on the heart and the third eye chakra, is that you're really coming from the best intentions from a place of love. And if anybody's creeping in on you, we got to talk about ways to block that. But and you can't creep either. Just it's just curiosity and following where your intuition, so working in with your third eye and your crown chakra in meditation will also help open all of this up. And it's important too to visualize these centers like really glowing, like you're holding the Merkaba or something of that nature, to really emphasize not only how to anchor yourself, but to really open up to the experience. And I think too, sound, um, hold on. Yeah. Sounds and things like that are important. Now, these are things I want to engage with you guys in oh, that's very sweet of you, Big Benny. Oh, I don't know. That must mean something to Peg. That's very sweet. Thanks, Kaylee. Peggy, do you, uh, I know you probably try to be quiet as you're up throughout the night and early morning, but do you use music and anything in particular to help this process for you?
Well, I use I go on YouTube to Meditative Mind, and they have all kinds of music to go to, I listen to as I go to sleep. It's you can balance your chakras, do other, heal your whole body. It's all different
Yeah.
sounds and music, or you can just listen to various chants.
Yeah, I think that would be helpful because I listen to guided meditation a lot, similarly, healing, but not just sound though, because my brain is always going. So I have to work my way down to just the sounds. But, we're all at different levels of where you can incorporate meditation and sound to then work with that lucid dreaming state. Um, Now, there are some other cool things. One thing I do want to remember, let me see if I added any notes on this one. Yes, when you wake up or just constantly have this affirmation that I will remember my astral travel exploration and its lessons. And again, that's really great to keep a dream journal for this or the forms that I hope to give you guys. And some other things I have for you about this. Let me see, what else do I have? That might be it until we start to move into the quantum realm of all of this. But I do want you guys to know that you don't have to be sleeping. Hi, Monique. I'm so glad to see your face, you beautiful person. Um, you do not have to be asleep to do this. So that's something that we need to work to. You can do this anytime, anytime. So it's pretty cool. I've got a ton more notes, but I think we'll just move on. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I think that's it for now because the next time are more techniques about, they're called the body fall, sliding between dimensions, and engaging with intention and intentionality. Let's see. One more thing I do want, and I probably can just take this down for now. Hello. Um, a few more techniques. Reality checks. One effective technique for achieving lucidity is performing reality checks during the day. It's kind of what Jean's like saying, and even during her dreams. Is this real? It involves questioning your reality, such as looking at your hands and asking, am I dreaming? Sometimes people like pinch themselves in certain situations, like deja vu, like what's happening. Dream journaling, of course, is good, but you really got to be on that. Um, and there's something called, I guess you would say, mnemonic induction of lucid dreams, mild. This technique involves waking yourself up during the night and repeating the phrase, such as, I will realize I'm dreaming. I will realize I'm dreaming. So, Peggy, you could try that when you wake up, and go, okay, I am lucid dreaming. And then maybe make some intentions or some symbols to help you remember the characters, the scene, who you engaged with, and make notes. Now,
Well, number two.
I did, I told you guys I took this, wow, I took it in August because one of my journal pages on lucid dreaming is from Monday, August 22nd, but I think it was a couple years ago. And I wrote that I was in Orlando with my mom. So I do believe like I engaged with my mom. I don't remember this. I don't. So it's really good to have this form. And I didn't do much of the form. I'll be honest, I'm a bad student. So we'll all have to do this together. But I put what was the overall vibration of the dream? Good travels. I asked to be with her. And then I was in Orlando visiting places with her, although I didn't see her, is what I wrote. Interesting. I didn't see her, but I knew I was with her. And how lucid was I? I put a 2. So I think I felt like it was a travel, what I call a travel dream. My whole life I do this. This is what got me so interested is I'm trying to dissect what the heck happens because to me they're very real. And I believe that's what Jane was trying to say, like, holy cow, like, am I dreaming? Is this real? And so tracking it 3 times during the day is interesting, and then setting those alarms in those waking moments is really cool. Let me see if I made any others. I don't know. I probably got so freaked out that I was hanging out with my mom, I stopped. That's
There was
funny.
one time I believe I was lucid dreaming, um, but I was also on a lot of heavy medication. So
Oh,
it
what
was
what
back
what was your experience?
in. I kind of opened my eyes. I was sleeping. It was back in 2017. I had had a really horrible asthma attack, which brought on my
Oh,
second NDA. Um, and I opened my eyes and I saw my mom looking at stuff on my dresser. And my
oh,
stepdad came over to me, looked in my face, and said, "Molly, she's waking up."
oh,
And
wow.
I saw, and I looked, and I'm like,
You're
"What?"
like, "Oh, no, she's gonna see us.
No,
We're not supposed to be here.
right,
There's a
right,
universal law we're breaking. Molly, Molly."
right. And then they disappeared, and I'm like, "No, that didn't happen." And I went back to sleep. But when I woke up, it's like I
Don't
looked
forget.
again to see if they were there again. You
Yeah,
know?
those dreams that you don't forget, like, you're
No.
like, "Wow," and that is really what is so important. That's really cool, and being able to write about it, remember it, and I love this form that gives you all the different ways to break it down.
Mhm.
So, I'll I did create it, I'm just having a hard time sharing things on StreamYard. I'm old. What do you want from me? What do you want? What do you want? Wicca? Wicker? My ex-husband used to say, "What do you want, wicker?" I'll take leather over wicker. Anyway, I dream a lot of dead people, and I check my hands to see if they're talking to me or it's some experience they had with someone else that they're trying to have me relive. It can get confusing. That's fascinating. Yeah. Now, Jean, do you journal a lot about this, or are you interested in a form that I could share on a post or something? Some sort of digital asset, right? Like a document. Um, Let's see what she says. Monique, what are your dreams like? And Jean, also, will you come on the round table? Now, you guys, if you want, anybody can come. I think I can have 4 or 5 at one time, and you don't have to be on camera. That's freaking you out. You don't have to be. Okay. Well, so I've taken, oh my gosh, I'm seeing more earthquake volcano updates. Okay, squirrel. I went to look at the time. So we spent about a half an hour on that. I hope it was helpful. Do you think it was helpful, Peggy?
I think so. I think
Okay. You don't remember your dreams. Well, you might try the morning thing. I know it sounds so disruptive. It really does.
I mean, at
Nothing
first
around
it
it.
can make you kind of
Nothing, like
loopy.
I've spent my whole life so proud of myself I could wake up without an alarm. Now I have to set 4, and just be like, oh, and go back to sleep. But I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna, okay, great. I'll look for it. She says she hasn't journaled before. You might like this form. I usually ask people who know the person about the situation, and they sometimes know, and it's just a message for them. Yeah, interesting. We'll have to dive more into that. Very interesting topic. Okay. And I hope, Monique, you heard I will be live tomorrow and Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to have Stacy, my friend who's an animal psychic. She's coming on. And I plan too to do something for 999. Got a lot of information over there. We're going to either make some videos or share information here. And then Monique's birthday is the 10th. So we got a lot going on, you guys. We're busy over here. And I would expect to have the round table about astral travel somewhere around I can't even see this calendar, around the 25th or 26th, like the third week in September. So that'll be a lot of fun, I think. Okay. Now, does anybody have questions for me? Does anybody need a reading? Oh, and let me show you guys. Peggy sent me these really pretty um, stained glass tarot cards, and I waited to talk to you. I got to shuffle more, but I used to do stained glass with my mom. Like I actually know how to do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, you're like I thought of you when I saw these, um, and I know why. And they're real pretty. The blue on the foil blue is really pretty. So thank you so much. Are you bored of my tarot cards? Is that what you're
No,
trying to tell me?
no, no. I came across those and right away thought of, for some reason, thought of you and thought, you said you had enough oracle cards, you just needed more tarot cards.
I can't tell you anything.
No.
Well, I consider it a Christmas present, and you're done. Okay, so
Maybe.
Meredith. Ooh, this afternoon with 4 doctors. Oh, I am sending you good vibes. Should I pull a card on that? Let's do it. Let's do it. Uh, I just want to see which deck I want to use for this. What's calling me? What is calling me? It's going to be an oracle card. We're very positive about this. Not that all oracle cards are positive. I think you need a spirit animal to go with you. Hello, Erica. Listen. Yeah, we talked about lucid dreaming. I gave some tips that I think are different for when we're sleeping and dreaming, because not everybody can just meditate, pop in, pop out, go to the Galactic Federation. But these are really good ideas for helping you through the day, realize your state of, I don't want to say the state of your mind or sometimes how we're daydreaming, you can catch yourself. So we talked about that. And then in the early morning hours, which kind of sucks, waking up to 4 alarms, 30 minutes apart, where you're in that waking up lucid dreaming state and you practice that way. But anyway, check it out and I'll put more information up. We're going to talk about it a little bit more next week and then have a really cool roundtable discussion. Aha. I knew something was going to pop and it's beautiful. Wait till I show you. Let me read it to you first. Of course, I'm looking for my glasses and they're on my head. It's the eagle. Mastery. You're on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Here, let me turn this light off. That is your spirit animal today, Meredith. We got you. Got you. That's cool. All right. All right. Who's next? Anybody need some good vibe? How you feeling? You need some love. You need some healing. You need some positivity. Let's pull some cards for you guys. Love that. Let me see what Peggy pulled. Did you pull something for Meredith?
I actually got two.
Ooh,
This one
show
was
them
on the
off.
top of Guide to the Hidden Realms.
Uh-huh.
It says ripe, juicy, and ready.
Oh gosh.
It's poised for success, potential waiting to be realized.
Oh yeah. So it sounds like you're going to get the job and somebody's going to be cute.
Right? And this one is sovereignty of magic. This is synchronicities, miracles, and spiritual forces. So you got these two
Wow. And an eagle.
and an
I mean,
eagle.
you just can't go wrong with that.
Looks like it's going to be the one.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so. I hope so for her. Um, but she's doing great. It was fun spending 8 hours in the Zoom with you, Meredith. I did
That
get
was
a lot of
fun.
stuff done that day, though. I did. Now, Jane said Kathy must be busy at her job. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
hope
said
she's
she's going to
listening. Send me a cutie too. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's pull I'll pull a spirit animal for Kaylee and you pull. Now don't be pulling 3, 4, 5 cards. We're just
But
doing
I
well,
just wanted one, but I looked at the bottom of the deck and it just happened to, it fit.
you want a cutie that'll take you out and surprise. I want that too. Oh, you won't like what I got. This is because you're being a stinker. No, it's super cute actually. It's not that though. It is about prosperity. So be careful. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, Kaylee? Let me read this to you before I show you the picture. Prosperity. We're going to go with that. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. I saw frog. The froggy came out. So if you haven't seen your spirit guide, you're seeing it right now on your screen. And I didn't do that on purpose, but you kept putting see you next Tuesday, so you pulled a frog. That's what happens. Kind of happens that way. Hold on. That's okay. What'd you
Okay.
get?
I
Kitchen turns into a prince.
I got true source of power. Divine will, integrity, power versus force. So whatever
Mm,
that is.
I can feel it. Divine power, integrity,
Yeah,
and kissing frogs.
right?
Look what Jean said. I know, like I can't plan these things. I do not plan them. You said you wanted a cutie, and you have to kiss a few frogs in order to find your prince.
Oh.
I think about. You want to know what I did today, you guys? I know I'm not being really serious. Yes, let's pull a card. Would you like a spirit animal? Yeah, let's go. I'm into the animals today. I had two osprey fly right over my head this morning. So beautiful.
Wow.
And of course, I didn't have the phone, but I did get some pretty pictures down by the water today because to whisper this, but so my son was gone for almost 2 weeks. He said a week, but it turned into two. And so it's too hard for me to take both dogs down there, you know, like two 70-pound dogs. It's like, but when I just me and Pippa, I go down there every day. So my soul has been hurt a little bit because I haven't been able to go out there in the morning. And then you think about I had those damn drain flies for a month and I wasn't able to do my Epsom salts and stuff. So I was thinking about that dipwad. Speaking of frogs, and I'm driving around with Pippa and my tea this morning on the way to the preserve. And the frog that I'm talking about lives in a gated community, but it's nothing fancy. It just happens to have a gate. So I pull up, and the weirdest thing, you guys, the gate opened. Nobody was around. You have to put a code in. And it was like God was just like, "Oh, you want to go fuck with him? Go ahead. Let me open the gate." I didn't want to mess with him, but if he was out, I was gonna be like, "Yeah, no, you and those drain flies." But I also wanted to see if he was speaking the truth about this person passing away and stuff. And it kind of looked like, a lot of the cars that had been there over the years were gone and stuff. So maybe. Anyway, I was creeping around a little bit today, but it's funny that the gate just opened for me. I never would have driven through there. It just freaking opened. Like, I was like, am I that powerful? I can't be. Anyway, all right, this is for Monique. Slippery, slippery, jumpy. Oh, the water. I know. I don't think I have your Kate. What is Kaylee's birthday? Have I even ever done her numerology?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're completely blank in my book. Let me just write, what is her birthday? Is she a water sign? Right, Jean? I kind of saw what I needed to see. Like, yeah. But I wasn't scared if he was going to be out, like getting in his truck. Merp. No, Merp. 12/19,
Yeah, 12/19/1987.
1987. So she's got a birthday coming up. Expect to get 5,000 things from Peggy. Haley, we got to do your numbers. I don't think we've ever done that. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to share this so StreamYard will leave me alone. Look at that. Now I can see your chat again. They're weirdos. Okay, this is for Monique. Saggy and Aries. Oh my God, you fiery little thing. Woof. Girl, you need water to put out all that fire going on. Whoa. Let me do that again. These cards are really big. Did I scare you, Pippa? Of course, she's right under my table. What's up with the frogs, you guys? You saw what I did and all the shuffling, and Monique, I pulled frogs for you too. And it's about prosperity and abundance and hopping into new things. But please, y'all, stop kissing the frogs. Let me pull one more for Monique, a totally different thing, and then I'll have Peggy pull one for you. I'm going with Lunar Nomad Oracle. Oh, one flew out. Okay, what flew out? And tree. Okay, these are both beautiful. Um, and regarding frogs, this does have to do with love and new romance and good things coming in, just a lot of beautiful things. Putting the past behind you and welcoming in new love. Don't judge the cover. They might look like a frog. And then the tree, this oak tree, is all about your soul connections to people, your soul purpose on this earth, your connection to your mom, uh, how I feel about you. Like you're just so solid. But let me also refer to the book. Because there's a lot more to be said. And I'm going by numerology. Not exactly what the card says. So remember too, Monique, gifts offering affection, encouragement, happiness, and aesthetic. And they better mean it or they got me to deal with. So I wonder if anybody's been coming her way lately. And then the tree, the number 5, the Hierophant. Oh, I love this for you too, Monique. Health, growth, progress, expansion, lineage, as I was talking about, your ancestors, your soul connection, and vitality. And the tree is a key to these health related areas. Structure, your bones, skeletal, muscular systems, and the overreaching environment and home. Fluids, absorption of nutrients, medicines, water retention, hydration, and blood circulation. Systems, the cohesion or disconnect between systems in the body, inherited, hereditary, or personal history. Evaluating these key areas can help you determine what the tree is trying to advise. Detoxifying, cleansing, these are all things that I know you do. Remember that the physical is only part of your overall well-being. We have to be physical, mental, and spiritually healthy. The triangle of well-being must be considered to have optimal health. So, no frogs. They need to come in as princes because we need to protect your health. And I do hope you're feeling great. I know you're looking amazing. You feel so much better, and I hope that's the case. Also, one last thing. A lot about health that I know you know, but health truly begins with the quality of energy you are creating, embodying, and surrounding yourself with. So that's about these people. You know what I'm talking about, Monique? The subtle vibrations are part of the intricate web that creates your well being. Yeah, so that's really important. I'm still talking to the guy from Texas. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, your ex, he'll eventually stop, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. But I hope that you get a lot of beautiful gifts and offerings and things that are very well intended for you because that's what you deserve, especially considering your health. So it's very interesting that these two came out. And the frogs. What do you have, Peggy? It's a funny day here at Tree
It
Twig.
is. It is. I pulled from Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and I got Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. So anything that's holding you back, you can overcome it.
Aw, I love that. Rhinos are not that nice either. They can really kick some ass.
They can.
That
They
one's
move
wearing
quick. They don't look like they could move fast, but these suckers can really move.
They do, and that one's wearing like a Hawaiian lei.
It is. It's
A
pretty
lot about
flowery.
flowers coming for you. Monique, if you get sent flowers, will you let me know?
Right?
Yadira, hi. Hi, 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 hi. What the fuck? Hello, hello. So, Erica, you've overcome something big within that. Oh, I missed something. Erica, do you have a question? Can we pull cards for you? Yadira, can I pull a card for you? We had a what? What? We had a hippo kill a baby gazelle at our zoo. That is not nice. What's with the weird animals today? What? What's going on with Miss Erica? What I miss, Peggy? Let's see. Let me go back. I don't know. I missed something. But I do. Oh, you would like some cards too? Okay. Honestly, if I get the frog again, I got questions about my abilities today. I am gonna use the spirit animals though. Like I'm feeling it. Speaking of dragonflies too, you guys, of course we have plenty in Florida because they love the mosquitoes. But I do see red and purple and blue all the time. Like they're just so beautiful here.
Look what I just picked up.
Oh, go ahead and read and I'll keep shuffling.
It says, trust your wings.
Oh, that's for Erica. I don't even know what her question was.
I don't know either.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you deserve some beautiful flowers, like gifts and everything. I hope it's coming. Seems like an indication. And I got the coyote for Erica. Let me see what this is all about. And I'll show it to you in just a minute. And also, I want to tell you guys like dragonflies really remind me of my mom, too. So she's, and Peggy's mom just had a heavenly birthday. My mom's the 25th, her mom's the 31st. I did stained glass with my mom. Peggy sends me stained glass tarot cards. You guys are talking about dragonflies. Jean, is she here? Hi, mommy. Hi, mommy. Okay, the coyote, Erica, revealer of truth. So I missed the chat, but don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. And there he is. He's so pretty. Don't know if that had to do with what you were talking about. Um, but Peggy, what do you have?
Oh, I got a unicorn.
Oh,
I pulled from what is this one? Love Who You Are, and it says, don't quit your daydreams.
wow. That's wild. You, Erica, you got to watch the beginning. So where I talk about like daydreaming and 3 times a day, set an alarm and see, are you daydreaming? What's going on? Like look at your hands and stuff. Anyway, go back and watch it. What else there was something else I wanted to say about that. I need Botox so bad. Oh, anyway, I haven't had it in years. What else did you pull up?
Oh, I pulled up the purple dragonfly.
Oh no, it was the unicorn.
The unicorn. This
It
one,
was
yes.
unicorn because not only is Stacy an animal psychic, but she's a medium. Um, she's a psychic medium. Evidentiary, I would say as well. But it's interesting the way she has connected with unicorns. So they're unicorn readings. And I know that may sound weird and silly, but when she explains how it happened for her and why her readings are like that, you guys will understand. And again, that's Stacy. She'll be here Friday. Um, excited about that. Okay, who else would like? What? Your face feels silent. Let me catch up here. She just showed me that she's going to send you butterflies. Aw. Oh, that's so lovely. I do believe that that may actually happen because often they come on my hand. I am not a Botox babe, but I really need it.
Oh, and don't forget, I heard Saturday. Remember, I told you I heard some guy singing the song Georgia.
Yeah, thank you. I know. I can't get rid of Jean. There you go. Yeah, that makes me cry when it comes on. Okay. Um, who else can we help with today? We're just goofing off today. Do watch the beginning though. I think how about Yadira? Would you like a card? A little spirit animal for today? Are you up for it? Armini reached out to me too. She's missing the live, but I hope she'll come in. Okay. Let's go. Let's pull for Yadira. Get you a spirit animal and just a beautiful message to get you going this week. 2 flew out for me. Interesting. So let's see. I'll go over both. First, we have the wolf. And this is so pretty, the snow leopard. So
Oh,
because they both came out, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know why, but you have 2 today. The wolf is the pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. What a good time too with 999 coming up. You're a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. It is. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. And then it goes into self reliance. They really are like shape shifting here. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with the invisibility and walk with the shamans. It does say you are a teacher and you help others find your way. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Wow. You're really stepping into your spiritual soul and purpose and path. What do you have, Peggy?
and I pulled from the Spirit Animal Oracle, and I got a grasshopper spirit. Take a
You're
leap of
using the
faith.
same ones?
No, this one's a different one. To the back. This one's Colette Baron Reed's.
Oh, mine is Judy uh, Bergsma. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, what does it say?
Take a leap of faith.
What do you think, Adira? She's loving them. Good. Yeah, and Jean says, don't be afraid to go out on your own with something. Take a leap of faith.
Right?
Well said. How do I get rid of this link thing? I hope you guys can't see it. Spot on. Well, best wishes and prayers on that
Yeah.
journey.
That's what that looks like.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, mine looks like that with dolphins on it. Different author, same name.
Same name. That is interesting. I like the dolphins one.
It says of the spirit animals oracle. Maybe that's all she needed. I don't know. All right. So let's see. Jean, we haven't really. Did I do her numerology? I forget. I think we should pull a card for Jean.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Jean, are you up for that? I want to make sure it's okay with her. We're just trying to get in a good vibration. Oh, I have twice. I'm sorry. You got to forgive me. I'm old. Okay, we've got her permission. Yeah, this is just sharing some good energy out there for you guys after a long holiday. Oh, I got the elk. Beautiful. It's about nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You're crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. That's so true. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That's beautiful. I agree. I accept. You accept? Oh, no, no, no. It's my pleasure. And Peggy, what did you get? Are you using the animals too?
Well, I was going to, but I was pulled over to the Guide to the Hidden Realm.
Ooh, lovely.
So I got Grace Within Chaos. This is interesting. Accepting life's complexities, the seduction of distraction.
Mm-mm.
It's a real pretty, colorful card.
Oh, yeah, I like those. I like that deck. Well, whatever's going on, Jean, keep stay humble through it.
Yeah.
What did it say? What? Say that again.
Accepting life's complexities and the seduction of distraction.
Hmm.
And what's nice, these each
Relate
of
to the chakras.
each one of these beings on the cards were channeled to Colette Baron Reed, and she
Uh-huh.
painted each one on a huge canvas.
Oh, how beautiful! What a talented woman she is.
She is. She's amazing.
Well, if you're going through it, yeah, me too. That's why I don't remember. Chip, 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 chip.
Yeah.
I don't
I
always
think,
feel like I start. Um, I don't always feel like it after I start something new, but I remind myself that I can. Yeah, true. Um, right? Okay. Well, if you are faced with some of this like little bit of chaos and confusion, remember if you don't feel your guides, they're there with you, but I know you know that. And your ability to conquer these challenges is limitless.
mhm.
So that's really interesting. And in case you guys are wondering, things are popping off in LA and Chicago, just so you know. Sorry, my computer's sending me some nasty little. Hey, hello, Angie. Welcome in, girl. Listen, we're doing a deep dive into astral travel. So the first 30 minutes, I talked about it last week, and then I talked about it on this live in the beginning if you want to go watch it. But what I want to tell you is, yeah, we're talking about lucid dreaming, and then next time will be about quantum sensing. And then in the third week of September, we're going to do a little roundtable discussion, and I'd love for you to come in and talk about astral travel, dreams, lucid dreaming, whether you have no experience or you have a ton, which you probably do. So keep that in mind and come back. Come in the studio with us, Ange. What are you
Mhm.
waiting for, girl? We want to see that beautiful face. Jean says the chaos erupting everywhere is unsettling. Oh, ah, you're not allowed to use that word. Don't use that word. Don't use that word. And I like the cold air. It was 76 this morning. And that, hi, John. Good to see you guys. Okay, well, good, Angie. You come and be part of the round table. Do keep track of your dreams. Watch the beginning of this stream. There's some good tips, I think. stuff I hadn't thought of. So, Angie, do we have your permission? I'm using Spirit Animal Oracle. We're just kind of putting a good vibe on the start of the week here, even though it's a Tuesday. Ooh, and one flew out for you. It almost hit the wall. It flew so high. Wow, this is amazing. Do I have your permission? Dawn, I hope you saw me say hi in Reese's chat. I didn't know if you saw me.
I
Aw, Dawn.
lurked the whole thing. I was just watching.
Angie, do we have your permission to give you a couple just oracle cards of love? Okay. So look what I got. The dragon. It's supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. And I only laugh because you always used to say sage on a stage, which is the funny topic. All right, back to you, my supernatural friend. Yeah, I need my glasses. Why do I think I'm still 30? You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will, popping in, popping out of that astral level. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. My girl. Supernatural. And then Peggy's going to pull for you too.
I did. I was drawn to the spirit animal deck this time, and I got Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's
That's 10.
beautiful. Oh, for your father's reading. A little bit. Are you able to pop in tomorrow? Jean's popping in. She's reading Dawn. Dawn, are you able to come in tomorrow? And can you put his you're welcome, spiritual one. And keep coming back. And I'll have you on. Come on in here. Oh, you put it in the chat. Oh, you can't be here. Okay, I'll do it. Put his numbers in. And I need yours too. I don't have Gene. Gene, give me your number and his number, and I'll do it right now. Is she doing it? She doing it? Doing it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me find some paper to write on too. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Peggy, if you have to go, I understand. But I'll do this real quick. Gene, we'll get started and I'll give you a little intel and then I'll save it. Whoa. So we can go deeper. And you're not going to be able to see my notes too well, but I will. That's very interesting, Jean. I don't believe she ever knew him or met him. Yeah, so we'll get started, Jean, and then I'll dive deeper. Jean, Dawn, I mean. I'm calling Jean Dawn and Dawn Jean. You're 1966. Got the master builder number in you. 10. She's got all the mirror numbers. And your dad is 08 18 1943. Okay. I wish I could show you guys the table. So tomorrow, Dawn, or Thursday, if you can come back. And again, Friday, you guys, I'll have Stacy, the animal psychic, on. We'll be here Friday, 2 at 1. So Dawn, pop in when you can. But let me break down some of this for you. your overall, as many people say, your life path number, I say it's your life energy number. You're 5, the Hierophant, which I was talking about with Monique a little bit. 5, 4, 1, 9. And so your energy code, Dawn, and do remember, I will show you this the next time you're in the chat. Your overall energy code is 5419. So in terms of tarot, let's think of you as the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Magician, and the Hermit. But also you're the alchemist, you're a prophet, you are a wizard when it comes to your intuition. You have a lot of past life energy with the 5. I would imagine that everyone you meet, you feel that soul connection to, and a deep sense to help people, wounded people. They all come to you. And a lot of times nobody really helps you, Dawn. So I hope that we can be there for you because spiritually we understand the vibe. Okay, so now your dad is, am I right? A 899. Let me double check something. You're definitely going to have some things in common. And it doesn't surprise me with you having an overall 5. And I'm going to read the 5 characteristics, the energy of the 5 to you, okay? Yes, yes. And you're a healer now. So I'll explain all of that to you. But it is also, even if you weren't feeling the energy of a healer, you just have these deep soul connections to people. Otherwise, they mean nothing to you. It's all or nothing kind of a thing. Um, Wait a minute. For real? Okay, good thing I double checked that, right? Let me do it again. Yep. Okay, and then one more thing, and I'll get to yapping here. Would really help if I put my glasses on, I'm telling you. So your dad's overall energy is a 7, which is a Chariot, the soldier. Old soul energy too. Past life. I know well, I don't know, but I'm assuming you don't know a lot about him, but I would say that he was a warrior, a hero of type, uh, a soldier. Has the ability to really keep moving forward through many challenges, like really can overcome difficult things. And the energy code for him is 7898. Excuse me. So you guys are a little bit different. What you're connecting on is the 9. And the fact that you're both old souls and have this past life connection. But really let me see, how can I show her? Driving me nuts not to be able to show you. What you guys are connecting on is mostly the 9, which is the Hermit and the Prophet. Otherwise, you're very different. And I guess as you learn about your dad, I would assume that he had a very difficult childhood. Maybe some type of addictions, and that could be anything from, alcohol, work, sex, to another family, like whatever took him, split him, whatever happened. Now, when you come back, I'll go through the years the cycles of time that were important in your dad's life and your life and see how they match up for you. Let me read to you a little bit about would you like I'll read to you the 5 for you, Don, and the 7 for him, so you can start to learn a little bit more about this whole thing. He was an alcoholic. Yeah. And I think that probably happened because of something whatever happened when he was little. Something happened when he was little. I'm quite sure of it. And what's interesting too, did you have a good relationship with your mom and dad, or was your mom absent in a sense, Don? Also, I feel like your dad didn't have much uh, parental involvement in his life either. I would imagine he has a lot of abandonment issues. So let me read to you. And Don, if I read to you your numerology, oh, that's right. Yep. Okay. Yep. It's 211 here. So Don, I don't repeat myself with you. Bless your heart, sweetie. I mean, honestly, you're tough. Do you want me to read the 5 that's your overall energy? Do you want to know more about your dad and start with the 7? Yeah, I wondered. I'm so sorry, honey. My goodness. But you're a 5. You came with your dad. Okay. You're a 5. Yeah, I'm like, no offense, but 5s can come into this world very wounded. No fault of your own. It's all these other people. So do remember that. Like you're just a amazing healer and source for people. Just don't let them suck the life out of you, Dawn. All right. So your dad is a chariot. I am the chariot. I'm a warrior, an advocate, a peacekeeper. I bring with me a spirit that is determined and focused. I am honest, brave, independent, a seeker of truth and justice. This is my gift. My challenge is to find my balance in this life. And I would like triple that for your dad based on his numbers. My challenge is to find my balance in this life, open my heart, trust, and forgive. So that's maybe something he wasn't able to accomplish. It is in this space that I may lay down my armor that I have carried in past lives and know that I am safe to do so. The beauty of my heart is what makes me the hero of this world. So, chariot, people with the number 7 in them or numbers that add up to 7, because you guys remember, I do honor every date in your birthday. It's the layers that make you this beautiful, complicated soul that you are. So, if you have a 7 in you somewhere, as I do, here we go. And don't take anything, take what, hits home and just flow with it, right? Um, all right. Chariot energy people are able to do the impossible, dynamic spirit, stubborn, transparent, struggles with transparency, anger issues, abandonment issues. So your dad probably had that a lot, even more so than you, my love. Rejection issues, fear issues, trust issues, independent, guarded emotionally, attention seekers, original, boundary issues, requires personal space, commitment issues, energy least likely to marry. So that might ring a bell for you in terms of your family dynamics. Has difficulty asking for help, argumentative, balance issues, grounding issues, charismatic, easily triggered emotionally, reactive, strong of purpose, self directed, self motivated, somewhat self absorbed, Confrontational, challenges authority, communication issues, can be unforgiving, honest, impatient, thrives on challenging situations, likes to overcome obstacles, ambitious, emotional, sensitive, competitive, fear of failure, confident, indecisive, enthusiastic, energetic, untiring, impulsive, and relentless. Now, the 9 in you and the 9 in your dad, it's the prophet and the hermit, and it mirrors the 6. That is sort of it's beautiful energy, creative, uh, it's being the prophet, being a visionary. Your dad has all of that, and so do you. But it is the 6 and the 9 that sometimes can fall into the addiction patterns and things like that. And you and your dad mirror those. So just take that for what it is. That is the one thing you have in common. Um, other than you are 5 and like you your purpose here had more to do with somehow helping him even though he has passed than you realize. I hope that makes sense. It was a total download. Hello, Michael Malloy. It's so nice to see you. I popped in his chat. I'm like, where you been? Where you been? So you guys, some famous chariot people for Dawn to think about. And you may not like all of these, but we'll go. It's Lady Diana, Marilyn Monroe, Muhammad Ali, Farrah Fawcett, Pink, Christian Bale, Stephen Hawking, John Kennedy Jr., Johnny Depp, Billy Idol. And let me tell you one more thing. For all of you, if you have a 7, Michael has a 7. Michael has a 7. We're talking about the chariot. An affirmation for people that have this energy within them, or just take it for what it is because you're here. I acknowledge that I've had an armor on my body. It was there to protect my heart. I've been angry. I've felt great sadness. I am most grateful that I had the courage to look at my life. I am in a beautiful place. I'm now ready to let go. I will let go of all of it, everything, and embrace the beauty of the light. And then there's some beautiful stones here to help. But since he's passed over, I'll share these with you, Dawn. Maybe they'll help you. Jade promotes love, acceptance, compassion, and self love. Labradorite connects one to universal light. Malachite helps to release toxic emotion. Carnelian helps to heal wounds of the heart and give courage, and smoky quartz for purification. Oh, well, good. I'm glad it makes sense that you know that much about him. That's really cool. And Dawn, as we go, I'll save this for you. In fact, I'll put it right in here in my book so we can go deeper. There's much more for you to learn. And I do think, based on your overall energy, that you are here to learn more about him, this connection. And in some way, it's going to make a big difference to, I guess the right word would be your lineage, understanding your ancestors. Oh, I wish I could give you a hug. I wish I could give you a hug. I am sending you a hug, a virtual hug. Let's pull a couple cards. Well, we did for Dawn, didn't we? Did we pull? Oh, you feel like you've known him. I bet. I really think that part of your purpose here is tied to him, although you guys are very different. And there's so many lessons to learn from what happened to him and to you as children. Um, and somehow you're here to be like a lineage breaker, is what I'm hearing. Does that make sense? Um, like 'cause you don't have children. I know you don't have children, do you? No, she doesn't. There's something, and I'll think about this. Maybe I need to pull a card to help me, but I feel there's a great connection between you guys, and that's part of your purpose here on this school of life. You have 2. What does she mean, Peggy? She has 2. I have 2. Oh, 2 children. Wow, why did I think you didn't? Oh, that's so good. Uh, because that's what I was getting the download, that you're here to break. I hope they're okay and all is well. Like, you're here to break that, what happened to you as a child and to your dad as a child, and oh, good. I think it's a karmic thing. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's a very karmic thing that your sole purpose here was to break that trauma bond and connection. So I hope that makes sense. And while I'm hearing voices in my head, Peggy, will you pull the card? Because I I think I just want you to know, Dawn, that how do I say this? You're being, I know you're in pain too, and it doesn't feel like a reward, but you are being rewarded for breaking breaking cycles, which look like chains, but I'm hearing cycles. Aw, that's okay. There's never too much love. I mean, we can spoil and stuff, but I love that. Yeah. Well, Jane, she did acknowledge that he was an alcoholic. Um, can I go with God? I don't like calling him a Holy Ghost. Like, that creeps me out, Michael.
I
Not
pulled it.
you, Dawn, that your dad had some issues with drinking.
Yeah. I
Um,
pulled from the Love Who You Are deck, and I got the butterfly, Love Who You Are.
oh, what does it say? I went, oh, and I didn't hear.
Oh, it says Love Who You Are.
Oh, absolutely.
A beautiful butterfly.
That is beautiful. And I think it is part of like I just keep hearing she's breaking a cycle. She's breaking a
Mhm.
cycle. And I don't know who's talking to me, Michael. It's one of my spirit guides. I don't mind holy. It's okay, you guys. Holy Spirit. I just go with God. Holy God. Why does he have to be a spirit? You missed the card? It was a butterfly.
Here.
And it what did it say again?
Love Who You Are.
Love who you are.
Yeah, but look, there's a
My
little butterfly up there.
yeah. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful deck. I I just think it'll be I don't mind. I understand. I don't mind religious talk at all, y'all. I don't like Holy Ghost. Like, that's all. Um, God, Jesus, spirit. I'm good with holy. Know where to take it. But back to you, Dawn. I just feel like your dad just really obviously it goes without saying that he's sorry for like never being there and everything that happened, um, dragging you into something, like dragging you into this mess, so to speak. But I also feel like it's something you signed up for. Yes, I know. Aren't they beautiful? What does Yadira have? What is that? I need my glasses. I'm thinking he didn't know about me. Well, he does now, and that's what I'm hearing. It's not the human him that's like, wow, can't believe that this amazing person and my family carries on. Like you're helping his family carry on. That's something he never thought would be.
Right.
And it might be him talking in my head. It's the holy dad. Oh, hands up emoji. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. You have a whole new dad to deal with that's in a much better place. And that makes me want to pull a card. One last card for Dawn and your dad in this situation. Oh, really? I think your part of your soul purpose here is to help them understand that this is something that happened to him even in a past life and certainly when he was little. And he is not that person anymore. His soul is beautiful. And this is what flew out too. And these cards are amazingly beautiful. It says, make peace with everything and everyone. And that's what your sisters need to do.
Mhm.
He didn't, he didn't come on into this earth to to cause that kind of tribulations. You didn't offend me, Michael. You never offend me. You always worry about that. I'm a religious person. The Holy Ghost thing is kind of weird to me. That's all. It's all. It's all. It's all good. I will have to dig deeper with talking to my sisters. Well, yeah. I mean, and you were in foster care and all this stuff. You have your own healing to do. Let them come to you because they will, Dawn. You're a hierophant. And eventually they're going to come to you and be like, wow, you seem to really get it. You seem to have a connection. We don't understand. And you've healed. And how'd you do it? You'll see. They'll come to you. So I do hope that helps. Don, come back. Like I said, I'll save the numbers. We'll go deeper. I'll look at some of the year cycles that might be very helpful to you and understanding your dad when your sisters were born. We could do a whole legacy thing. And anybody who wants to go deep privately, I'm here for you too. Linktree. My sister, the oldest of them, were so like, she'll come to you. You work through this. You keep your connection with God and your dad. Look for signs, ask for signs. I'll give you more information about him. He has 2 8s in him. That is a visionary. And there's so much more to say that I can teach or not teach you, explain to you about your dad just through the numerology. There's much more to him than the 7. So, and if you want to come with your sister's numbers, we'll look at them too. If you see a picture of him, and I would you, oh, you have said that. Maybe maybe, maybe he's not their dad. Crazy of me to say, but I don't know. I can tell you more with the numbers though, if you want to bring your sisters. And if I see a picture, I can tell you some things from a picture too. I would love to see a picture actually. Especially when people are gone, I can connect with people in pictures. Yeah. Do they have the same DNA, you know? I don't know. Um, I think your dad's wondering. Anyway, let's revisit this, okay? Okay. Okay. Well, I have a feeling they're gonna let's see their numbers. They're way different. I don't know, Dawn, but we'll revisit it. You guys, thanks for hanging out today. I will be back tomorrow and Thursday, 1 p.m. Bring your friends, bring more people. You're welcome. I love you too. Each and every one of you. And Michael, you did not upset me. Um, Peggy, I love you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope, Angie, if you're still here, love you, girl. Come back. Come in the studio. Where is Sassy? You dear. Thanks for being here. Dawn, much love. Jean, you're amazing. Do email me, and we'll keep chatting tomorrow. Say bye, Peggy. Bye. Okay. You're awesome too, Michael. Thank you. Thank you, Jean. Peace, you guys. Stay safe.